Alrighty guys, so today I'll give you a quick little setup that I'm running on my Podium X Elite bow. So let's go through it, just a quick one on what I'm running. So we'll first start off with the stabilisers. I'm running a 34-inch doinker stabiliser with 8 ounces on the front with a extension doinker thingy here. On the back I'm running doinker back bars. I'm running V setup. I'm running the V bar setup with these, with the rods that have, like, they're made out of arrows. I think they're just arrow shafts. There's 4 together. I think the theory is that the wind goes through them rather than push them, which is something I like because I don't like getting blown around by the wind. And I have on the back of these 10 each, I think. So I'm running about 20 ounces on the back and 8 on the front. Yep, so whatever that is, about 28 ounces I'm running. So that's my stabiliser setup. I'm using a Mathews, that's how you say it, Mathews 2 V-bar thing here. It's only a cheapie. I think they're 25-30 bucks. That seems to be working okay. No complaints yet. We'll move on to my rest. I'm running a, can you see that there? Oh, maybe here it is, sorry. Freak Show. Running a Freak Show blade rest with a number 10 blade, and I'm running it right in line with the burger hole. So I used to run it, have the extension blade right back, but for this bow I'm just trying it out with the blade right in line with that burger hole for something different. I like to try things different all the time. Next thing we'll go on to is my scope. I'm using my old scope off my old bow, which is a Shorelock iconx. And for my scope, I'm running a times 6 cartel triple. Now this is a dirty cheap. This is a dirty cheap one. I think it was $55 brand new. So cheap still works good sometimes because I have no problems with it. And it is just a little tiny dot in there. If you can make that out, I don't know if you can or not. But it is a times 6 with a dot. And on the my clarifier, I am running a 3/64 or 64/3, whatever it is, with a number 1 clarifier in it. So that's me setup. On the bow, we've got these changeable grips too that come with these Hyot Podium X Elites, and I'm using the fattest one, the number 6 degree. I don't know, it just feels good for me at the moment. And I think that's about it. Now I'm running on this too. This is a Podium X Elite, so it should have spiral pro cams on it. But I got them to put on the old Spiral X cams. So this is the cams off the old bow, but I'm going to put it on the new bow for me. Something a little more custom. They say the back wall's a little bit different on these new, on the old cams, and the old cams aren't adjustable. No adjustability in the old cams whatsoever, and I kind of like that because my theory is the more adjustability you have on the cams, the more which setting do you know which is optimal for the cam rotation, like which draw length. Say if you got like a 30 to 35 inch draw length on your cam, which draw length is the perfect rotation setup for that cam to work at them at its optimal peak. And if it's not adjustable, it has to be perfect. That's just my little theory. Who knows if it's correct, who knows if it's wrong, but that's just a little thing. So that's me a setup for my Podium X Elite. I think I've talked about everything. I've run in a little wrist catcher I've got made by Hollywood. It's a Hollywood wrist sling. If you want one of them, message me on Facebook. I'll give you Holly's name. She makes them up for me. I think that's just about it. Let's quickly go through the arrows. I'll go through the arrows and the Hoyt. Okay, so I'm running goldtip kentic pierce, 340 spined at 28.5 inches carbon to carbon with a 140 grain point, and I'm running Kentic 2.25s X veins. That's my arrow setup, and for my release I'm using a Stan shoot off in a medium size, and this is the old-fashioned heavy metal that's solid copper. So, and I run it super hot. Well, it's not super hot, but it's pretty hot, and you can see by how much it moves and how much hot I've got it set. So you don't move much at all. So that is my setup. That's what I'm running at the moment. So let's get into it. I've got a challenge to do today, and let's start the next video.